athlete, the speed to be able to carry these vertical routes without any issue. He's going to get a handful of them just purely off of the maniacal effort that he plays with, Charles.
So you got to get this thing right. The guy's got to be great off the field. He's got to be great in your locker room. He's going to help you set the culture for the future.
What's going on, everybody? Today I'll be introducing a new series to the Book of Roughhouse, and I'm calling it One and Done. Now this will all be about the players I believe that'll be picked in the first round every year of every draft from this day forward. This is something I started last year, and I picked my 5 guys who I believe would go in the first round, and I was 5 for 5, so I was like, you know what? Let me try to do this every year, every time there's a draft. Now scratch that, I am going to be doing it every year from now on. And I'm going to start off with today's subject, Cody Mauch, offensive tackle for North Dakota State. I've been hearing a lot about this guy the last couple of months, which also means I've heard a lot of people ripping on him, talking about the length of his arms and his footing and all that other stuff that goes with it. But one thing you can't ignore is that when this guy's locked on, he's all business. Now everybody brings up the fact that he was a left tackle in college, but a lot of folk don't bring up the fact that he was a tight end before he even got to the offensive line. So him from going from tight end to offensive line shows me and tells me from what I've seen that he's athletic, very athletic. Could even set up packages where he sneaks in behind the D-line and gets a touchdown or two. But as far as his work in the trenches, like I said, he played left tackle in college and he did a decent job there. Anybody he put hands on, he got them out of the way. I like the guys that get their hands on people and their hands turn into the jaws of a pit bull, which means they're not going anywhere. He's got them locked down. He's taking them out of play completely. And I've seen him do that, and that grabs my attention. But I've heard people say that because he has short arms, he would probably be put into the guard position in the NFL, and they're saying that might be an issue. But I think that couldn't be further from the truth, because when he was in the Senior Bowl and they put him at left guard, he was shutting that down too. Pretty much anywhere they put him on the offensive line, he was handling the business. Now, they did some plays with him at center, but I don't really see anybody putting him at center. Probably left tackle or tackle position or on the right or the left guard. The bottom line is you're getting a dog, and that's what everybody wants. You're getting a monster on offensive line. Having a knack for getting to the second level and defending the DB or whatever so they can get more yardage or even touchdowns. Now, with him being a rookie, I can see there being some issues with some things that he has to learn, especially if he has to go to a different position on the offensive line. But that's to be expected from someone just coming into the NFL. We're expecting the issues, but at the same time, I think coaches would prefer somebody that has raw talent, as opposed to somebody who's polished, because it's easier for them to break the bad habits for them and to make them Pro Bowl players. Now, there is no such thing, in my opinion, as too many offensive linemen. There are a plethora of teams that need these guys and need to upgrade their offensive line. But I could see teams like Chicago or the Cardinals or even the Buccaneers making a move to get this guy. All 3 of those teams need interior linemen. I mean, like I said before, a lot of these teams need offensive linemen in general. But it couldn't hurt adding a guy like this to your roster. And with defenders that are constantly evolving in the NFL, that are coming into the NFL, and quarterbacks that are coming in are becoming more mobile than ever, having a guy like this on your roster will definitely improve your offense. Heard some people say he'll be like a 2nd or 3rd round pick. But honestly, if a team is smart, the lower teams that have the opportunity to get him, they pick him up in the 1st round. Take no chances of losing someone like this, because it's either pick him and he'll be on your side, or go against him and he kicks your butt for the rest of his career.